Welcome to the Explainer, everyone. Today we're going to unpack the official National Institutional Ranking Framework, or NIRF, top 10 list for universities in India. When we talk about higher education, this is the ultimate gold standard. Out of over 1,000 universities across the entire country, this government benchmark rigorously filters them down based on things like teaching, research, and graduation outcomes. But today, well, we aren't just going to read you a list. We're going to really look at the data to uncover some absolutely fascinating patterns about where India's educational excellence is truly concentrated.
So before we reveal the names, I want you to think about this question. Where are India's absolute best universities actually located? Think about it. If you were to drop a pin on a map for every elite institution, would those pins be scattered evenly across the subcontinent, or would they cluster together? By reframing this ranking from just a simple scoreboard into a geographic map of academic brilliance, we start to see a very clear and highly concentrated picture of India's intellectual powerhouses.
Okay, let's dive into this. Out of the thousands of universities across India's 28 states and 8 union territories, just 3 regions house a staggering 70% of the top 10. That's huge. Delhi claims 3 spots, while Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh each claim 2. And this really isn't a coincidence. What we're seeing here is the formation of intense educational hubs. When multiple elite institutions share a zip code, they create this incredible magnetic ecosystem. They draw on the absolute best faculty, they spark collaborative research, and of course they attract major industries desperate for top-tier talent.
Ranks 10 through 7, the geographically diverse contenders.
While the very top of our list gets heavily clustered, this first tier proves that elite excellence really does span across some distinctly different Indian states. Coming in at rank 10, we have Aligarh Muslim University in Uttar Pradesh, which is a historic institution bringing over a century of deep academic legacy. Moving up to rank 9, we travel east to West Bengal to find Jadavpur University in Kolkata. Known for its fiercely independent student culture and an incredibly high return on investment for engineering, it proudly plants West Bengal's flag right on this highly competitive elite list.
At rank 8, we head south to Tamil Nadu, home to Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. This is an institution skyrocketing up the ranks thanks to a massive focus on international multidisciplinary research. Then at rank 7, we swing over to the desert state of Rajasthan to find BITS Pilani. Famous for its flexible curriculum and a massive alumni network in the tech startup world, BITS absolutely proves that isolated pockets of excellence can dominate on a national scale.
The Central Hub, ranks 6 through 4.
As we step up from rank 6 into rank 4, our map's geographic focus suddenly tightens, pulling us straight toward the country's center. At rank 6, we have Banaras Hindu University, situated in the ancient city of Varanasi. Now, BHU isn't just an elite school. It actually boasts the largest residential campus in Asia. Its presence here is super significant because it gives Uttar Pradesh its second impressive entry in the top 10, cementing the state as a major engine for higher education in the north.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the gravity pulls us straight into the capital. Consider rank 5, the University of Delhi, and rank 4, Jamia Millia Islamia in New Delhi. Suddenly, the National Capital Territory establishes itself as a massive, dominant educational powerhouse. By occupying the 4th and 5th spots back-to-back, Delhi demonstrates the immense, undeniable advantage of being a capital city hub. It just creates this massive vortex for central funding, brilliant faculty, and highly competitive students.
The podium, India's top 3 universities. We finally arrived at the elite top 3, where mere fractions of a point separate these academic giants. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer contrast between our bronze and silver medalists. At rank 3, we have the Manipal Academy of Higher Education in Karnataka. This is a massive achievement, placing a phenomenal, privately deemed southern institution right at the top. Securing rank 2 is Jawaharlal Nehru University, or JNU, giving New Delhi its 3rd and final highest-ranking entry. It's this brilliant clash of southern private innovation versus the heavy-hitting, historically prominent public research culture of the capital.
All right, that leaves only one spot, the undisputed leader of the pack. Based on the rigorous metrics of the National Institutional Ranking Framework, we're about to reveal the absolute best university in the country according to the official data. Drumroll, please.
Here it is, rank number 1.
The ultimate crown goes to the Indian Institute of Science, widely known as ISC, located in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Conceived by Jamshedji Tata over a century ago, ISC is an absolute titan of scientific and aerospace research. But beyond its prestige, consider what this means for our map. It impressively gives the state of Karnataka 2 spots in the top 3 alongside Manipal Academy.
With ISC located right in the tech capital of Bengaluru, it's just the perfect example of how academic excellence and industry innovation feed directly into one another.
The full picture, choosing your academic path. Let's move to and see how this builds a complete national landscape. Stepping back and looking at the whole board is where the real value lies, especially if you're plotting your own academic future. Take a moment to digest this full top 10 list. From ISC at the top down to AMU at number 10, the picture is undeniable, right? The geographical hubs of Karnataka, Delhi, and Uttar Pradesh completely dominate the board. If you want to be surrounded by the highest density of top-ranking academic peers and cutting-edge facilities, these are the academic gravity wells drawing in the nation's brightest minds. So this brings us to a final, very important question to ponder. Based on all the geographic data we've explored today, does a university's individual national rank matter more to you, or is it its location in a major educational hub? Like, is it better to be at the number 7 or 8 school that stands alone in its region, or at the number 4 or 5 school firmly planted in a massive academic ecosystem? It's a really crucial balance between the specific name on your degree and the network you immersed yourself in. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to weigh this data and decide what matters most for your own educational path.